Hello, hello, and welcome back to Minecraft. Now, before I do anything else, I realized that there's something I forgot to do. So, we are in the new update now. As you can see in the top right corner. Just gave me the recipe for the spear. Which I do like from what I've tested, from what I've played with it. It is pretty nice. Pretty nice cat, isn't it? You can point at things like crafting table. Well, that didn't work. Anyway, let's see if we get lucky. I do have lapis here, don't I? Let's see if we get lucky. That's not what we want, really. Oh, we can try once, you know. We can try once. Do I not have a grindstone in here? Would have sworn I did. I can just try. Okay. I mean, that's pretty good. I really like the lunge enchantment though, it's kind of fun to use. It's pretty fun to use. Anyway. We'll grind this off. We don't have sharpness 1. I mean, I'm not the biggest fire aspect guy, which is why I don't have it on my sword. So yeah, I mean, now we just need an unbreaking book. Anyway, that's not what we are really doing today. What we're here for today is this guy, or specifically this thing, the brewing stand. Because now that we have finished the honey farm, it's time for a slime farm. I want to make use of the new oozing potions. Well, new, they're not that new. But as you can see, our brewing stand doesn't have any blaze powder in it. So let's just see if I have some blaze rods. They would either be here, which they're not, or in mob drops. Okay. Nether stuff? No. Doesn't look very good. Does not look good. I mean, we have the bottles. Maybe we have the nether wart. Maybe I should plant some of those though. I mean, I only need like 1 for now. So first order of business would be to get some more blaze rods, I think. Yeah, the only bad thing about the lunge enchantment is it uses up a lot of your, you know, hunger and saturation. So that's pretty inconvenient, I would say. So let's just go to the fortress, I guess. If I remember where it was, which it's this way, the basalt. There we go. There's a wither guy already. We'll take him out. There's the spawner. Oh god. Okay, I should have maybe used my sword, but these guys don't play around. That's all I'm gonna say. These guys do not play around. Hello. You know, don't wanna get withered up on a, what's today? Sunday night? I want to get all withered. Can you get down? They always like to walk on these things and then they get knocked off and then they die. Oh god. Do I have a good fortress here for... I mean, it is a crossroad. Where's all the other guys? I mean, it's not that good for a farm potential, you know, farm actually. You know, you can do this. If you do this, then your arrow actually gets the looting effect as well. Because you... okay, this one's gonna fall in the lava. I think it did actually, yes. Skull? Any skulls? I think it does work like this. Or if you switch very quickly. You know, if you shoot and then you switch immediately. I think you get it instead. I'm not sure if what I said is correct. Okay, now does this even work still? I think the only problem here is that you kind of get stuck. Okay, there's one guy. Okay, I mean that's not where I wanted it to go, actually. Can you guys come down here to me, please? You drop your stuff in here, like some good blazes. Okay, that's one. This one's a bit far away, but we have the spear now. Okay, that didn't work actually. Spear can hit him though, no? Spear just doesn't have any good enchantments yet. The sharpness 4, but it doesn't have looting. Guess it's faster if we just, you know, go for it. I have a shield after all. Oh, I made this really bad. Just don't fall in the hole. The blaze hole, yes, the blazes are supposed to go in the blaze hole. I don't think I need that many even. If I'm being realistic here. I mean, that's already enough for 10 potions now? For hundreds of potions even. Well, maybe not 100. How many times can you brew with one blaze powder? 20? I don't remember actually. I don't actually know how often you can brew with one blaze powder, but it's a lot though. That I know. I know you can brew quite a lot of times. I don't think I built this right when I did build it, you know. And I mean, it's not like an actual blaze farm would be that hard. Just put down some lava. You know. There's one somewhere else. Doesn't matter. I mean, we have 11. I mean, they're also useful for for building copper bulbs, I guess. Ah, there we go. Okay, that one, then I think we're good. Now, where did I come from? This way, right? Oh, come on, don't burn me. That's the Soul Sand Valley. What's this way? Is that the way home or is that the way to death? I think I came from this way, didn't I? Yeah, that's the way home, alright. Oh, can we get it? We can get it, we can get it. I don't think I got it yet. Oh, come on. We just have to aim at the ghast. It's gonna fall in the lava. Like this. My guy, you have to come to me. It's really... Oh, no, no, no. I think it's almost easier if you... Oh. Oh, come on. He's got the dodges, though. Come on, shoot at me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. Shoot me. It's not gonna shoot me, I don't think. Where is my portal? Ah, there's my portal. There is my portal. Oh, don't. Don't do that. It's not the best portal, I would say. You've only got like 2 blocks behind it. We've got Elytra. It's all easy. Okay, we have ingredient number 1, which is the blaze powder. There we go. Let's just craft up a couple of those. Okay. Then we need a bottle. Or a couple bottles. You know, we'll make a couple, we'll see. I mean, we can just put a couple there, and we need one of you. Or 2. Or 3. Or 4. Let's take this, then we still have 32 left. Good. We can just put you in here for now. We need one more. Where do you get water though? I don't think I have an infinite water source anywhere here, do I? Yeah, I do in here. It's just a little bit far, you know, or any, you know, you don't even need an infinite one for this. Yeah, you see the hunger goes down like crazy with the lunch, but it's fun though. Blah, blah, blah. And one of you. And you go in the mob drops, I think. You go to the smelters. You go in the mob drops. Bam and bam. Okay, with next ingredient for the oozing potion is slime. So it's kind of like building a wheat farm. You first have to gather a lot of wheat, build a bigger wheat farm. So we need to gather some slime because you need a slime block. Now I do know where there is a swamp, I think. Still haven't made a clock. Let me make one really quick. Bam. Bam. That is how you make them, right? It's just the gold compass. Okay, it's nighttime. So we sleep before we go. I really like the pointing it always does. It's kind of nice. Okay, let's sleep. I just looked at the chunks before I went, so I can see. Because sometimes here, because this is basically a chunk, and sometimes when I go over a chunk border, it's just testing for performance reasons, you see. See, I think a couple frame drops there. So you just gotta be a bit careful. Now, where was the swamp at? I have it in my thing. Oh, yeah, I mean, that's kinda, I know where that is. Was it north? Or I have a compass somewhere. Just don't remember where. Let me see. Compass would be here. Or here. Or here, no? Is it in the is it in my shulker box? In my ender chest? Yes, swamp is this way, which is something. West. Okay, wonderful. Yeah, the nether base. What have sandstone in here? Ah, yes, I see. We have sandstone in there, probably. Good. Okay. So you go back. We're going west. Journey to the west. That's... What's that? Something. Story. It's a story, I think. This way, right? This north. It's east. Okay, we got it. Third try. Okay, other thing you can do with lunge is you can kind of fly. That didn't work. I'm not good at it. Oh, there's my ghast hole. Where the ghast will get a door eventually. This way. So you have to... I think it's good if you kind of get a bit of a... There we go. You can take off a bit. Because you don't get that much height initially, I feel like. There we go. So you can take off with it, kinda. And you can also boost yourself with it. Let's get this shield out of my face. You can boost yourself with it. Where's my render distance kinda low? Ah, yeah, because... Okay, I know. Doesn't really matter right now. I usually play on a, you know, multiplayer server with friends, and then the, you know, world is hosted on a different machine, different than my low performance PC, which, you know, can only handle this much. So I kind of set it a bit lower here in single player. Now, where was the swamp? Here's the beach I destroyed. At least one of them. I think that's the main one I destroyed, you know. Looks very ugly, I would say. Wait, that's a quite intact shipwreck. have new stuff in there now, don't they? They have... Well, they also have stuff in here, I guess. The buried treasure. Check the gunpowder. Yeah, now I don't remember where West was. Yes. Taking out of water is like my biggest nightmare. How do you do this consistently? If someone would like to share with the class how you consistently take off with your light. There we go. When you're in water, then let me know. I'm open to hearing it. Where was this treasure chest at? It's south. No, it's just west from here, actually. This is west. Then this is south. Yes, I'm smart. Another shipwreck. Let's check. And I also then have to check where the thing is at. Well, we'll take some lapis. Can I swim through here, please? Thank you. Where's the other half? Where's the other half? Do you also have a chest? There we go. And bamboo. I don't have bamboo yet, I don't think. That's very nice, actually. Good haul, good haul. Now, where is west? Or rather, where is... How far away? This is really good. This is also new. And with new, I mean like a month old, 2 months old. When did this come out? Okay, I flew past it. Maybe I just take out the compass, you know? Let's be smart about this. I mean, we do have some time still. The slimes also like it dark after all. Okay, let's just take out the compass. Then we cannot miss it. Straight this way. I think you already see it, kind of. Yeah, we're not far away because it's moving very... Ah, yeah, here's the weird world generation. Right, with the floating islands and the really floating island up there. Then there's the swarm, right there with another shipwreck. Beautiful. Oh, we're losing the frames. Okay, that's why we're not playing with even higher render distance. Though if we do, we could turn this on. Now we have 2 clouds, I think. So let's turn off my clouds. Perfect. Yeah, then we can see a little further where we have flown in from. But it also is a bit worse for the frame rate, I feel like. For me personally, at least. Well, not right now, I don't think. What does this say? It's not that noticeable right now, I would say. Moss, I think we do have moss already. Pumpkin, sure, some more potato. Does this kind of shipwreck have 2 chests? Or no, I don't think it does, right? Kind of beached one. Anyway, now we just have to kind of wait around. Which is unfortunate. I mean, Distant Horizons is a nice mod. Just have to look at this to be like, yes, this is nice. I mean, if you turn it off, they only have it at 32 right now. Then we don't see anything. On, and here we are. And do I even have Distant Generation on? I think I do. I do not. I do not, which is good, which is better for performance anyway. It does look pretty good, you know. So while we just wait for nighttime, we'll just gather up some stuff you can only really find in a swarm. Very easily. Yeah, no, I have these guys, but these guys are rare. These guys are like really rare. And we're really losing frames as well. Maybe I should turn off Distant Horizons. Like I said, my PC's bad. This looks pretty nice. So I only have it at low, you know. Quality. This is low quality, by the way. This looks pretty good for low quality, I would say. Okay, some vines. Let me actually turn it off, though. Just so we have a bit, you know. And let's turn the clouds back on. Up. Done. Back to the game. Okay. So you are also rare. Okay, now we just have to wait for slimes to spawn. I mean, it's soon. Where do they spawn? They could also technically spawn. Well, they only spawn above sea level, I think. Not quite sure on that. Don't quote me on that. So if we find a hill in the swamp, then we would also just need to find a cave. Here's the lodestone that tells me where the swamp is. This guy here. Nice. Now, lodestones apparently have some weird uses. You know, with like wireless redstone. Also, which is nice, I like weird redstone stuff. Is there anything else that's useful in the swamp? Do we have a witch hut? We're losing frames like crazy for some reason. Yes. Actually, is Distant Horizons gathering? Probably it is, isn't it? It's gathering data for all the new chunks as well, probably. That's fine. Oh, we just broke this. Okay, let's take a look. From above. It's a big swamp, alright. Okay, there's a bit of a higher elevation. These are completely new chunks, so my PC's dying. Do excuse me for having a really bad PC. I would like to change that in the future. Hopefully, we'll see, you know, if we can. Okay, I mean, but no hill big enough to have like a cave underneath. That still is. Oh, I mean, that could have potential for some slime spawning. If it was more than just a tiny little hole. Actually, then it could have potential. Let me tell you that much. Okay, I mean, we're good though. It's night already. Get more of these because these are not renewable as far as I know. Well, I think you can buy them from wandering traders. So technically they are renewable. Technically. It's just really annoying. There's frogs. We don't have frogs yet. I mean, they have like one use, frogs. Except looking awesome. You know, that's one of their uses. Let's take a look at them, I guess. Oh, and they eat slime as well, don't they? I mean, they do look awesome. You cannot deny. They look pretty great. Okay, some firefly bushes going on here. We're still losing frames. Each time we walk over a chunk border to load in new chunks. Yes, there we go. Okay, now it should be slime time right about now. Let's just fly up a bit and just gently glide down. What's glowing down there? Then we should get some spawns. There we are. Including a bunch of creepers. But also some slimy boys. So you die first, skeleton. The zombies we kill. Okay, is there anything else that's in our immediate vicinity that could get in the way? That's a slime right there. Didn't necessarily want to kill the slime. I just have to deal with the like a million zombies down there. Oh god, it's like actually a million zombies though. It was not my best idea, I have to say. This might not have been my best idea. This one's in the water, that's good. Okay, can we do a drive-by? Oh my god, look at them. I mean, I just want this guy, if I'm being honest. Ah yeah, these guys shoot poison arrows. I remember that they exist, obviously. I think this is a bad idea to be here. I'm just becoming a feast for the zombies. Yeah, it should be a couple slime balls. Like 13, I mean, that's almost enough already. Let's change location. I forgot. The big ones damage you. Small ones don't. Am I misremembering that? Let's check. Yeah, see. Okay, check this out. Well, it was a bit Could you be a bit, you know, more collected together in the same spot, please? So I could get my advancement? No? Well, guess not. Guess we're not doing that today. Okay, I mean, we don't need the grass or the rotten flesh. 29. That's enough, I'd say. So the lodestone's this way. We just fly in a straight line, essentially. Over the lodestone. Loaded area. Yeah, I have pause on as well. Let's see how this looks. Does look a lot better, doesn't it? When you can see this, especially if you fly over. This way is home then. Let's fly up really high, so I don't have to use up my last rocket. The rockets are pretty easy to craft. You know, I have a working creeper farm, after all. So it's not really hard to craft them at all. I just, you know, don't want to waste them. It does look pretty nice. Now imagine if I had a better the hardware. Imagine how nice this could look, even though I'm not the biggest fan of shaders, I have to say. Not that they would run well. Anyway, you know. And that's the other beach I destroyed. Yes, yes. Now we run into a little bit of a problem. Because now Distant Horizon's trying to catch up. It's doing weird things, kind of. Okay, somewhere here should be my base. Okay, over this. Should see the really ugly tower soon. In this direction? Or this direction? I don't want to have to take out the compass again. I might have to, actually. So I don't think the spruce biome I flew over was this big. If I'm being honest. Was it? Was it this way? There's some light there. That's my lava pool, yes. Here's my house. You know, if Distant Horizons worked here as well, it would have been a lot better. Anyway, we can turn it off now. Gonna be underground anyway. There we go. And in. That's a rocket. We go. Nice. Okay, we have the slime. Wonderful. there we go. Where do we put you? That's not right here for now, I guess. You go here. Potato. Oh, that's not the farm. There we go. Apparently I didn't even have potatoes and carrots yet. You know, this guy is at episode, what, 60? I did have bamboo. That's good. This guy's at episode 62 of his Minecraft playthrough, and he doesn't even have potatoes yet. Unbelievable. Anyway, we got some slime. I have shears in here anyway, probably. I even have some in the chest. Maybe I should. I do not. Now I do. Okay. This goes wherever. Where do I have maps? It's the trail map. Okay, like this. This should be fine. To make us a slime block. Couple even. Great. Go back in. We just need one right now to make an oozing potion. Okay, wonderful. Now, in order to use the oozing potion, hello Enderman, we need some other things. Now I just have to check. It's the other exit, by the way, just so we can see it every once in a while. Come out here. To check where the old chicken farm used to be. Do I still... Yes, I do still have eggs. Okay. Because in order for the oozing potion to work, you need a bit of a, sacrifice. And I think the chickens actually said that they're okay with it, I think that's what they said. Don't ask them, but they definitely are okay with being sacrificed. For the greater good, of course, Greater good being me getting slime balls. Okay, now we need a chicken holding area where I can also, that's the wrong way, go in without dying. So a ladder would be good, probably. Let's make this here, near the honey farm, because they kind of complement each other very well. How's the honeycomb going? Nice. How's the honey going? 23 honey blocks. Nice. Like here somewhere. Just need a little room where we can put in some chickens for now. We can later, maybe automate this a little bit. Putting in the chickens part at least. We can have like a little, area with a chicken farm. What? Why is my inventory full? I don't know, you my guy. Maybe you have like 100 chicken eggs. It's more than 100. Maybe you have like 1,000. It's not 1,000. Maybe you have a lot of chicken eggs in your inventory, and that's why you're full. Okay, I mean, it doesn't have to be that big, I think. Let's just make a little nice area. How high can slimes jump? Let's make it one deeper. We have the ladders for this. Okay, and then a convenient exit ladder for me. Then we can start to throw in some eggs, I would say. Let's hope we get a lot of chickens from this. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're coming along quite nicely. I hope it works with baby chickens, because I'm not sure about that. right now. Oh, speaking of baby chickens, that's a big new thing actually, isn't it? That Mojang or Mojang or whatever, however you want to say the name. In the next update, they're changing a lot of the baby animals, including the chicken. So this might be one of the last times you'll see the old baby chicken. Which, you know, to be fair, doesn't really look like a baby chicken. Just looks like an adult chicken that's a little too small for some reason. You know, makes no sense to me why they look like this. Or it would make no sense. I mean, it makes sense in Minecraft because this. Oh, we got a 4. Maybe we got a 4 piece. It's always hard to tell because you can spawn like 4 at once out of an egg. But it is rare. You know, that's to be sure. It is rare. Okay. Now the question is, do we have to let them grow up? As far as I know, it only matters that they, you know, die. That's the only thing that matters, as far as I know. Do I have some seeds? Is the next question. So we can get them all in a nice line. They would be here. Yes, you can also use the pumpkin seed. So we could also use the, you know, wheat seed. Okay, then we need 1 gunpowder. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Oh, I want here we have the potion of oozing. Wonderful. And now we're ready to get all oozed up. Baby, we need the sweeping edge though. And the looting would also be preferable. I'm an idiot. It was too quick. I thought it was the sound of the, you know, not him using his workstation was the sound of the ring step being done. Well, with one failed one, it's fine. Not a big deal, I can drink that myself and kill myself. Get like 1 slime at least. Okay. Now experiment number 1 with baby chickens. So why did I get the seed? That's why I got the seed. So we can get them all nice and eat. Well. Nicely in a line. Then we just do this. And now this hopefully works and we get like 100 slimes. Okay. I would say, oh god. Oh, no. Go away. Go away. Why am I in fly mode, by the way? Okay, there we go. Oh god. He's up here. Okay, we're fine. Why do they climb ladders? Can someone tell me? Okay. You die. You all die, please. Just die for a second there. Okay. That worked, I would say. Okay. So, we have more of these potions, by the way. 1 more splash potion and 1 that didn't get turned into splash potion for some reason. So that would be like 1/3 of the slime block, so 3 slime balls. 3 slime balls got us 2 stacks and a little bit of slime balls. So I would say it's definitely the least effort to set up, you know, slime farm in the game at the moment. Because for others you have to either dig out the slime chunk or build a big spawning platform in the swamp, you know? Both are not that good. So we came here with like 3, I think, slime blocks, and now we have 19. And we have more eggs where these eggs came from. And I think the smart thing would be to just have a chicken farm back there, you know, just some chickens on a hopper. Then the dispenser shoots out the chicken eggs in here. We have to think about the killing though, I think we can definitely improve this kind of slime farm design. Like, you know, have the chickens in a more enclosed area where I can just hit them. Yeah, like I just hit the wall there. I think the only problem is that the baby chickens are changing soon. They're also changing size, so I don't know. So we have to be able to keep the baby chickens inside, but still hit chickens, you know? Just still hit them with a weapon. And, you know, not let the slimes get outside. Anyway, we got the slime balls. Slime blocks. I might have to do this like 1 more time, or 2 more times, or 3 more times, a couple more times. I mean, now we have just take 1 of the slime blocks from the 130 slime we just got, take 9 of them, make some more potions, for example, but we still have, you know, more, well, 1 more, because I messed up. So we can get like, you can get 300 slime easily, I would say. Maybe even like, you know, let's say, I mean, it was quite 200, like 400 slime you can get very easily by just sacrificing 1 slime block. Just having a couple chicken eggs. You know, it's pretty easy. You can make this even better, I think. Anyway, that's was all I wanted to do for today. If you enjoyed the video, you know, be sure to subscribe and leave a like. Would be very appreciated. Helps out a lot. I think. I don't know how it would help me out. I'm a tiny channel at the moment. But it could help me become a bigger channel, which might be nice. Anyway, thank you for watching and goodbye.